Hello student. Today we will discuss about the saturation system, population unit and productivity unit. So what are these things? What is saturation system? When we call it is a saturation system? What is the population unit? What is the unit? What is the productivity unit? That thing will be discussed in today's class. So this is basically related to your traffic engineering from your perspective plan, the Nagpur plan or Bombay plan. So based on this, these calculations have been made. So before going to in a deep analysis, let me introduce myself. Myself, Dr. Devashish Das. I am the assistant professor of JIS College of Engineering. Here is my contact details are given. My email ID and mobile number and WhatsApp number is given. So if you have any query, you can contact me in the given contact list. So what is master plan? So before going to know the saturation point, we should know the what is the saturation system. Before going to saturation system, we should have the knowledge about the master plan. So what is the master plan? So preparation of planning. So for any work, as I said in the previous classes, that the transportation planning is one of the important segment we need to discuss. So the fact of finding survey to fix the alignment and other details to be prepared the drawing. Actually, these are the phases or the component which are related to your master plan. So what is the phase 1? Phase 1 is the general area, plan existing road network, topography of the ground, a drainage structure, river, canal, nalas, town and villages with population, commercial, agricultural, industrial activities as shown. So this is the phase 1 where the structure of a particular area needed to be focused. Next is the phase 2. What they have done in the phase 2? So phase 2 show the distribution of the population group. Means the population group means the population group, the group can be divided created in based on many parameters, based on the uh, economical aspect, based on the working culture, based on the number of family members. So there are various number of parameters are there to create this group. Next, phase 3 is location of the places with their respective quantities of productivity. Plan 4, existing road network, traffic flows, desired line obtained from origin and destination studies of traffic. Proposal received from different sources may also be shown in this plan. Next, we will go to the master plan. So master plan is a final road development plan for a particular area under study, block, taluk, district, state or the country as a whole. Before preparing the master plan, the interpretation of planning survey shall be done on the scientific way. What are the ways? Out of the several alternative proposal from planning survey, choose the proposal which has the maximum utility. Fix up the priority to the take up on phased manner as per the 5-year plan or the annual plan. Traffic study to identify the congestion which needed to be attended immediately to select type of the pavement at the cities, means the central districts. Means we have to select the type of the road we are going to provide. So the selection is very crucial and it is based on the traffic volume or the population. Comparison on economic activities of different areas. Analyze based on the fact findings of the future trends in development of an area, growth in production and population, which in turn generate high traffic volume. So master plan is based on the above plan and scientific interpretation. Master plan is prepared and road length is fixed keeping in the view of the population and production for different alternatives. In India, the length of the roads were decided by the Nagpur road plan formulated for a period of 1943 and to 1963. But we know that they have finished their work by 2 years before. That is the 1943 to 1961. That is why the second 20-year plan introduced in 1961 to 1981. With this information, looking to all alternatives, the best one under the plan period is selected. Quite difficult job as per the decision to be balanced and also to make use of the concept of saturation system based on the US system of the highway plannings. Saturation system or the maximum utility system, optimum road length for area based on the concept of obtaining the maximum utility per length of the road. So the factor in the saturation system. So saturation system is basically when the maximum number, the maximum occupancy has reached. That is the saturation. We all know near the meaning of the saturation. But in transportation aspect, suppose I have a 1 kilometer length of road which have a 5 meter width or 7.5 meter width. So I know that how many vehicles can accommodate it. How? I know the dimension of the vehicle, so I know the area of of each vehicle which takes a particular area on that particular road segment, and from that I can calculate that this much or this number of vehicles can maximum accommodated at that place. That is the saturation point. So the population served by the road network, productivity served by the road network. So in the productivity served by the road network, there are agricultural production and industrial production. Means the productivity means how the area is developing. I will discuss in more details in the later slide what is the productivity unit and what is the population unit. So step 1 involved is the population unit. As the population varies from villages and towns in the area considered, it is required to group these into some convenient population range and to assign some reasonable value of the utility unit to each range of the population source. For example, a population of less than 500, so the utility unit may be 0.25. So if it is 500 to 1000 means for each 500 it is 0.25. So for 1000 it is 0.25 into 2, 0.5, 1000 to 200 it is 1, 2000 to 5000 it is 2. So in this way we fix some ranges for the population range. From plan 2, the number of the towns and villages with population ranges served by each road system is found and then converted into utility unit served by the each road. Thus, the total number of unit based on the population can be obtained for each road system proposed. So, what are the next step? Step 2 is to assign the appropriate values of utility units per unit weight. Example, 1000 tons of agricultural products may be considered equivalent to 1 unit. Similarly, industrial product may also be assigned with some suitability utility unit per unit weight. Means we have to, in every aspect we have to standardize the value. We have, because when we are discussing about the traffic, then we have standardized by PCU. Means we have to fix some standard value, fix some range, so that the calculation procedure will be easy. That is in this way, also in this way only the productivity unit, the agricultural, the industrial unit has also to be fixed to a certain range. Next is the step 3 is the utility. Both the utilities unit for population and productivity are added for a road system. Then the total utility units is divided by the total length of the road system to get the utility rate per unit per length of the road. Suppose in a village there are 1000 number of vehicles are there. Now I have a road length of say suppose 10 kilometer in the village. So the utility is 10 kilometer divided by the 1000 means what is the utility of that road for utility unit means per unit what is the utility percentage. So this is nothing, this is a simple thing. Utility means utilization of the existing section, existing facilities by a single population. So different road system having different layout and different length may show the different utility rate per length. The road system with maximum utility rate per unit length is chosen as the final layout saturation system. So now is the phasing of the road program. Whether the construction or improvement decided during the master plan, long term 20 years plan or the 5 years plan means what is the phase of this whole system. So this is an example problem. Suppose there is a proposal. These are the 4 villages PQRS. A total length of the road in P village is 300. In this same way 400, 500 and 550 for QRS. Number of villages and towns with population 1000 to 2160. P is the proposal plan. In plan A, in plan P, suppose there are 160 villages which have a population in between 1000 to 2000. In the similar way, we get this, suppose this type of data. So the agricultural industrial product in 1000 ton into 200 for Q, 270 for Q P, sorry, 200 for P, 270 for Q, 315 for R, and 335 for S. Now we will discuss in more details what is the saturation system is. So the maximum utility system, saturation system is the maximum utility system. So the optimum road length calculated based on the concept of the maximum utility per unit length of the road is known as the saturation system. So the steps taken are the population unit, productivity unit. So that utility per unit length road is equal to population unit plus productivity unit. Means the population, whatever will be the summation of the population and the productivity unit is equals to the total utility of the particular road area. So the population unit or productivity unit, population unit, total number of towns or villages with population range served by each road system in plan 2, whatever we discuss in plan 2. Convert it into utility units served by each road. Thus the number of the utility unit based on the population population is obtained. Means the based on the utility, what should be the population? Means suppose I have there is a village and they produce suppose 200 tons uh, your agricultural product per month, or a 200 tons agricultural product per year. Then I know the what is the consumption of each single population. That's mean I can say that okay, this amount of if suppose x number of population will be there, then the all the population can get the agricultural food and can utilize the thing in a proper way. So suppose if the x value comes as 5,000, but there are 7,000, means there is a deficit of 2,000 people food or the industry or the industry product, or say some utilization of the road. So the based on the utility of productive utility, we fix the population utility. So the productive utility is the total number of productivity units served by each road system, include the agricultural and industrial unit. Assign appropriate value of utility units per weight 1000 ton equals to 1 unit. This is some example. So what is utility per unit of a road length? Utility per unit length of road equals to population unit plus productivity unit, as I discussed. So what are the steps? Utility rate per unit length of road is equal to total units scored divided by total road length of the each system. Proposed which gives maximum utility per unit length may be chosen as the final road system. Balance weightage should be provided and should judge based on the professional skills and experience needed. So this is the equation for the Nagpur road plan. Nagpur road plan from 1943 to 1963. That was the first our 20 years plan, and based on that, what is the length of the road? We need to calculate it. And for this, it is the equation a by 8 plus b by 32 plus 1.6 and plus 80. The equation is given. You can see. So what is A? A equals to developed of the agricultural area. B is equal to non-agricultural area. N equals to number of the villages or the towns with population range between 2001 to 5,000. T is equal to number of towns with population over 5,000. And D is equal to development allowance of 15% of road length calculated for the next 20 years. And R is equal to existing length of the railway tracks. So based on that, we calculate the length of the road. Means for construction of the road, we have to keep the record of the existing length of the railway. Based on that railway, based on the population, we will select that okay, for this village this much kilometer of the road should be provided. Then we go for the construction purpose. So before construction, first we need to fix that what should be the length for village A, what should be the length of the road for village B. Now from where we get the list, get the length. So this length is obtained by this equation based on the following parameters. Now, what are the road length as per the Nagpur plan? This is the for category 2. This one is for category 1. This is for NH, National Highway, State Highway, and MDR, Major District Road. And this one for ODR, Other District Road, and VR, Village Road. So here you can find what is V. V is equal to total number of villages with population 500 or less. Q is equal to total number of villages with population 500 to 1000. In the similar way, for P, S is also given total number of based on the population, and D is equal to development allowance, means the it is safety factor. You can say it is a safety factor for the next forecasting year. It is considered the 50%, 15%. Now, as per the Bombay road plan, so this is the equation for NH, for NH plus SH, for NH plus SH plus MDR, and for NH plus SH plus MDR plus ODR. So the total road length is equals to this long equation is the equation for calculating of the length for as per the Bombay road plan. Now these are the parameters, description of the parameters which are used in this equation. So now if we see, remember that problem which is given in previous topic. Yes, this one is the example. Now we will solve the problem, and here you can see that the road length for P is 300 kilometer, population unit 125, productivity unit 200. So this thing is given, and based on that we have to calculate what is the population. So as I said that the population unit 1000 to 2000, we have selected 0.25. So 2000 to 5000, 0.5, and 5000 to 10,001, and more than 10,000 it is 2.5, and productivity unit for each 1000 ton it is 1. So solution is for system P, road length is 300 kilometer, population utility unit is 1000 to 2000, means it is 160 into 0.25, the value 160 is given. Now for 2000 to 5000, total whatever value is given multiplied by the unit we have considered, and based on that we have got a total value of 125. Now what is the productivity unit? Now the total agricultural and industrial product, as we know that for each 1,000 ton it is 1. So for 200 ton, how much it is? 200. The total utility unit for both the population and productivity is 325. So the total so utility unit per unit length is, total length is how much? So total length is given in the question, and and the total utility units is calculated at 325. So total so utility unit by unit length is equal to total utility unit by total length of the road is 1.083. So from this calculation we got the value of the utility unit. As for P it is 1.083, for Q it is 1.112, for R it is 1.050, and for S it equal to 1.010. So looking at the utility units per kilometer length, the priority of two is fixed. First is Q, because it is 1.112, means this is this plan is given to the first priority. What is the plan 2? Plan 2 is 1.083. This is plan B. Then 0.050 plan R. Third is plan R. Fourth one is plan S. In this way we set the priority of our given plan. So now this is the thing, the few questions is you may think about it, the how many pages are there in preparation of master plan, what is a master plan, what is the prioritization of the road, and on which factors are depending. Solve the an example related to the your population unit and the productivity unit. So such type of question may came in various competitive exam or even in your semester exam. So this is all about the your population and the productivity. So if I summarize the thing, so the thing is that basically we need to select the plan. First we there are suppose n number of plans are there, and based on the n number of plan which one is the best, so that need to be selected by the productivity unit and the population unit. So the utility, based on the utility unit we find out the best utility value, and the best utility value corresponding plan will be selected on the based on the priority. So this is all about the your saturation system, productivity unit, and the productivity unit and your population unit. So if you have any query you may ask through the contact number given. So till the next class, thank you.